Hey guys, welcome back. I was about to say welcome back to Amnesia. um, I haven't put the the other Amnesia videos. I already passed it, so I just let you guys know that. I just need to render it. But anyways, this video is just a programming blog. I know it's been a while since last time. The last video actually showed the scary game that I was gonna make. I used the Amnesia models. Um, I updated that a little bit better. And that project's done already since my quarter's gone. I know I didn't post as much videos as I wanted. It was a little bit complicated with the animations, but I already said that in the last video. I don't want to go and re-say it again. Well, basically, this video is going to show you what I'm gonna do next, and that's basically what I'm gonna be talking about. Um, when I first started, I actually wanted to do like an island demo where you're in an island and you can traverse through the island and it has different types of shaders. And in the end, I decided not doing that because not because I can't pull it off, because pretty sure I could put some cool stuff in there, but I didn't want to put that in my portfolio because I don't want to be a graphics programmer. It seems a little bit scary to me. Some low level stuff, and I don't really like low level. So I'll probably do that in my own time because I think it's pretty cool to show off some cool stuff in there with the shaders. But then I started thinking what else to do, and I decided to do something with the A Star. And what I'm gonna do with it is basically you're gonna be in a maze, and you have to reach to the end. And of course, it's gonna be obstacles along the way, and I have enemies in there that will have A Star, which they can traverse through the entire level. They won't be going back and forth too much, but it is gonna be moving around throughout the maze. So that's my goal right now, and it will have different type of shaders. It's gonna be a little bit in 3D, of course, and it'll and it will have shaders, like it will have point lights to light up some sections of the level. It's gonna be a little bit dark, not too much dark as the other one. I don't know if I actually showed the gameplay of that. But anyways, I don't want it to be too dark, but at least you could be able to lit up some areas, have a bloom effect and all kind of stuff. So let's see how that will come out. Um, so when I first started working on the project, I started working with the terrain because like I said, I was gonna do an island demo, but not anymore. But I do still have the code of it. So basically, this is one of the. I mean, it's not really an island demo yet. Well, when I first started off, it's a generated terrain that I read from a heightmap. So basically, I read a heightmap, and depending on the color that it has, I actually increase the Y or the vertex. I'll show you the heightmap in a bit. Basically, the heightmap is black and white, and the black resembles gonna be really flat, and the white will resemble how high it's gonna be. So it's just a grayscale height map. This is one of the height maps that I have. I'll load in the other one. Uh, where is it? Grid terrain. There we go. Let's read the other terrain height map. This is a little bit more things going on in there. I don't even not sure if I'm actually reading the height map well, but it does look cool though. If any of you guys want me to do how to do a reading a terrain, height map and generate terrain from that, let me know. It'll be pretty. I think it'll be a cool tutorial to do. But I don't know, like, I want to do the island demo, but on my own time, and I guess probably I could do a blog out of it on the process of. Yeah, I think that would be a pretty cool idea. Well, and I guess you'll be staying tuned for that. So basically, this is the other height map that I'm reading. So you can see there's a lot more mountains in there. A little bit more spiky. I should be smoothing it out. And the other thing I did not mention, I know this little bit like looks like it's just squares, but the normals is not correct. So don't whine about me for that. I know it's not correct. I just created a random one for now, so you could actually see the terrain, because without the normals, the entire thing will be completely white and you won't be able to see it too much. So yeah. So this is what I was working on in the beginning, but then I decided to do something else, and that's the maze generator kind of thing I want to do. I wanna I wanna create a maze generator, and I already read the algorithm. It's not too difficult. So I may do that'll be one of the programming blocks I'm gonna do in the future. I just gotta figure out how to loop the entire maze. That's the only thing I need, and once I know how to do that, then I'll do another blog in the future. But yeah, I'll show you the AI right now. Let me uh, let me do something right now. Here we go. The AI. Basically I have a grid, and it's gonna read the first cell, and the first cell is gonna be the start position, the end cell can be at the bottom, at the last cell, and it's a how many 50 by 50 grid. So that's about, and there's how many? There's 50 cells, yeah, exactly. 50 cells in there, 50 by 50, and that's about, I think, 2,500. I think that's about 2,500 cells, right? I don't know, my math may be wrong right now. So yeah, there we go. You beat some pretty quick, actually. So the purple one is the cells that are blocked, and what was it gonna do right now? Oh yeah, and for the A star, I actually updated it from the tutorial a little bit. I can now break the path into smaller sections, into smaller paths, sub paths, I guess you could call it. So in case you have a huge map, you can actually divide it. But I don't think this is good in the long run though, because when you divide the cell, what if that cell ends up being the block on the cell that is blocked? So you have to figure out where to move that cell. And I already kind of do that, but I'm not sure if it's good enough. It's the best solution for it. I guess I gotta keep it that way until I figure out if it actually breaks on me or not. So right now I divide the goals into 5 different goals. So this first goal, this is the third goal. This is 1, 2. What is the third goal? Well, anyways, yes, there we go. As you saw, you divide the path into smaller sections. You can divide it even further. And if you divide it even further, then there's no really point to it, because then it's just going to check the next cell and the next cell. It's not going to loop the entire grid anymore. Well, it'll be effective though, I'm not saying no. But like I said, I don't think this is a great way. But it's a cool thing to have though. If it actually renders. And this is not the same project as the other one that I showed in my tutorial. This is a complete my own project now. The grid is my own now. Like I said, it's even faster. You can look at it, how fast it is. But yeah, the grid is not the same one as the other one. Actually, this is my own grid, because the one from the teacher, the one that the teacher gave me, is actually quads, and mine is actually triangle strips. Well, you can't see the triangle strips for now because I actually have a texture on it. Each one is a texture. So if I actually, where is the grid? If I put a line, it will be in wireframe. And you can see, you will see it right there. It will be triangle strips since they're quads. You can see it here though, right there, triangle strip. I mean, the phone has a terrible. It doesn't have that good. Hold on, give me a second. It doesn't. That's kind of lame. It doesn't focus for some reason. But I guess it didn't do the wireframe as I thought it was gonna do it. I just gotta delete the texture. Oh yeah, you can see it here. On this texture, you can see a little bit. You can see the lines in there on this one. You can see like I think I'm getting sick now. I just gotta figure out how to light up this terrain. Terrain. This thing. It's a little bit dark on me though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. I have a normals on it. I think that's why it does it that way. But yeah, now I just divided the cells. Well, I don't know why I said that. And right now what I need to work on is on the how to do the maze generator. I just gotta figure out how to do the little algorithm of how to loop the entire cell, entire grid. So once I know that, I'll probably make a video on it. And I probably will be doing a video on it. So just stay in tune for that. And if you actually want me to do a terrain generator or height map kind of thing tutorial, then just let me know as well. And for the grid, I actually found a. I mean, for me, that probably took me a while to actually figure that out. I guess other people probably figure it out faster, but I created my own. I just call it a grid collision, which is just an int, and it's a double array. And what I do is this will actually detect the collision if that cell is blocked or not. So right now I just have it as static because that'll be a little bit better for me, because anyway it's not going to change at all. There's only one of them in this entire grid, and I create a function for it that will retrieve to say if it's blocked or not, and do that. And 1 indicates if it's blocked, and -1 when I first set it to -1. -1 means it's empty and 1 is blocked. So if it's blocked, if that cell in that location returns 1, then that means it's blocked. And in my pathfinding, let's see if I find it. Here, I checked if that grid is blocked. You can see I grabbed that function. If it's blocked, then that's X and Y, the X and Z. And if it's blocked, they just return. So that's how I detect to see if that cell is blocked. So if you guys don't know how to do that, then what I would suggest is just create a double array over int or whatever function you want to do, and set everything to -1. And any cell that is going to be blocked, just set it to 1, or whatever you want to do. Just giving you an idea. Let's see. And how in this basically just sets that. It sets the line, so I just loop the entire array and set it to 1. So it's going to be at the middle of the cell, since the grid is 50 by 50, then 25 is going to be at the center. And for every Z on that, for the Z, it's going to be 1. So this is basically it's going to create the purple line in the middle right here. But if I actually, you change it to here, it's going to be vertical. Man, okay. If it compiles quick enough. But as you can see, I just said 40 and 10, so I at least could have a cell opening within there from that line. Otherwise, it's never going to reach the end. So at cell 10, and on the Z, it will not set it to 1, and also at 40. So now it's vertical. Another thing I want to do, which I think would be pretty fun, I'm gonna randomize it so it actually sets it to a certain color. Wait, let me switch off something real quick. Z, X, 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 and let me. No, this is X and this is Z, and I'm gonna create an int, and I mean it's kind of random, and then I'm gonna randomize it. I have a utility class that has a bunch of different functions that you need. It converts degrees to radians and radians to degrees and all that kind of cool stuff. So a random int for -1 to 1. I just want to make sure random does not equal 0. Because I'm not sure if it's gonna work if it's 0. Because right now I only have a -1 and 1. So you see how it's gonna look. I have no idea how it's gonna look right now. I've never really done it this way. Bum 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 bum. I think my phone is about to run out of memory. It's already 16 minutes. I apologize. Come on now, I want to show this off. I want to see how it is. There we go. Oh, didn't do anything. Really? Hold on. What? Hold on, give me a second, guys. I want to see what the heck happened. This is 0. Is it always going to be 0? Oh, really? Hold on. I do randomize it. What's the definition? I was like expecting something cool and actually ended up not doing anything. Okay, so I guess never mind. I guess that's not working right now. Let's do a float. I'm just gonna be an idiot and do a float. I'm not sure if my random int actually works on me. I know why this doesn't work. I think it's because it actually also. I guess I could do a CLF kind of thing. I think that's what I should do. Because if it's 0.5 and point whatever, I think that's why it wasn't working earlier. Which is why it's always going to be 0. No, don't care less. Yes. I think that's why. Well, never mind. I guess my random function does not work. No idea what I'm doing. But anyways, forget about it. Once I have a video of it, I'll show it off real quick. I'll probably skip it to the beginning and figure out why my random function doesn't work. But anyways, I'll end the video now. And today is New Year's Eve, so I hope you guys enjoy have a great New Year's Eve, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and Happy New Year's to you guys. So, I'll see you guys in the future. Alright, see you guys.